This is Lynk Co 09 Halo Edition, a model that is very new to UAE market and still unfamiliar to many. Lynk Co is part of the Geely group alongside brands like Volvo and Polestar. That shared DNA showing how this car is engineered and how it feels overall. I didn't buy this car. I received it through a car subscription company called Carasti. I've been with Carasti for over 3 years. I started with the brand new Volkswagen Terramont in 2023, upgraded to a facelifted 2025 model, and recently had the option to switch again. Out of the available choices, this car I personally selected. The video is not sponsored by either Lynk Co or Carasti. It's simply an owner-style look at what it's like to live with the Lynk Co 09. Let's take a closer look. Before anything else, I want to start with the car completely off. No lights, no movement. Just the shape, proportions, and the stance. Overall, the design looks good, and it has started to grow on me over time. If I'm being honest, I would personally prefer to be a bit wider, purely from the visual and road presence point of view. Once the car is on, the daytime running lights add a different character. Subtle, modern, and not overdone. This is the first real interaction with the car. Opening the door and stepping into cabin. From the second row, the cabin feels open and well laid out, with a good visibility toward the front. The sound system here is a 14-speaker Bose setup, and the branding is kept very subtle. I will test the audio later in this video. The rear sunshades are manual, but solid, and they make a noticeable difference in bright condition. The second row armrest opens, and with a push of a button, revealing cup holders that feel sturdy and practical. Folding the seat behind the driver adds flexibility to cargo space. In the third row, legroom is usable with proper AC vents and cup holders. It feels like design for real passenger, not just emergencies. The tailgate can be opened hands-free using a foot sensor, also with the key fob, physical button next to the steering wheel, and from the center screen. And lastly, with the button on the trunk itself. With the third row folded, the cargo space is generous. Under the floor, there is additional storage, and below that, there is the spare tire. Unfolding the third row is straightforward, and the mechanism feels solid. Access to the third row is possible even with the child seat installed, but only from this side. There are also USB port and a small storage area for the third row passengers. The fuel port is capless. You simply insert the nozzle directly and fill the car. The heads-up display is clear and easy to read, keeping key information in your line of sight. The instrument cluster can be controlled using steering wheel buttons. Customization options are very limited. The D-pad on the right controls the options displayed inside the tachometer. The D-pad on the left controls the three driver assist system, which are speed limiter, adaptive cruise controller, and adaptive cruise controller with lane keeping system. The cooling power itself is more than enough. However, in auto mode, the system struggles to maintain a comfortable temperature. For example, when you set the temperature inside the car for 23 degrees Celsius and outside the temperature is around 27 or 28, the system sometimes blows uncooled or even warm air. That makes the cabin uncomfortable very quickly. Interior ambient lighting is fully adjustable in both colors and intensity. There's even an option to change the color based on the weather, but not sure how that works. Audio settings offer enough control without being overwhelming. I will test the audio quality later in this video. One interesting feature is automatic seat belt pretensioning for front passengers. Seat adjustments are available through physical buttons as well as on screen. This version doesn't include massaging seat, but the Ultimate model does. Vehicle settings allows customization of mirror, tailgate behavior, and door locking logic. There are multiple apps can be found on Central Console. Some of those, including Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, are both accessible through wire or wirelessly. Drive modes range from Eco, Comfort to Sport, and Individual, as well as Snow, Sand, Mud, and Rock. In Snow mode, the cluster shows pitch and roll. In the Rock mode, you will see the pitch and roll angles, plus the ESP will be disabled. Wireless charging sits below the main screen, keeping the phone out of sight. The sliding cover reveals the cup holder and some small storage space. The center armrest opens with a button and offers practical space. Here is a short sample of audio quality in the car. This is automatic park exit feature. The car exits the parking space hands-free. The adaptive cruise control and the lane keep assist together are called Lynk Co Pilot. Maximum set speed limit is to 130 km per hour. On UAE highways with the 140 limits, this can be inconvenient, requiring lane changes or manual override. When following a car closely, I also noticed that the system tends to mirror the movement of the car in front instead of strictly following lane markings. In those cases, I prefer to take control and pass. Inside the cabin, the car feels quiet and peaceful. You can feel the horsepower and torque, but power delivery is very gradual and linear. There's no sudden surge or sporty aggression. This car is clearly tuned as a family vehicle for smooth, normal commuting. Handling is responsive and predictable, but not meant for sporty driving. Overall, I think this is a very good value for money car. It's comfortable, well-equipped, and clearly designed for family use and daily commuting. I'm also looking forward to testing the Lynk Co 900, their upcoming luxury plug-in hybrid SUV. And finally, although this is not a sponsored advert, but services like Carasti make it possible to experience cars like this without committing to the ownership. For me, that flexibility has been genuinely valuable. When signaling at low speeds, the system shows a 3D view of the car relative to the curb. It's genuinely helpful in tight spaces. Car comes with automatic parking feature, and when activated, the car locates empty spaces, and after selecting the space, the car parks itself with no input from the driver. At night, the cabin feels calm and well composed. The headlights offer excellent illumination and beam width. The seats are comfortable and seat cooling is effective. The auto start-stop system works very smoothly, and thanks to the mild hybrid setup, it has minimal impact on cabin comfort.